If you could make a phone call to the 20-year-old Nigel and get that man on the phone and just give him a few words of advice, what would you say to him?
Just one word, I guess. Talk. Whatever it is, remember the most important thing in lives are a family, your values of respect, the way you're brought up. You know, when a lot of people tells you life is what you make it, I'm not quite sure that's true. I think life makes you where you're brought up, how you're brought up, taught by your mum and dad, or two dads, two mums, whatever it may be, of what is right and wrong, to respect people, to say your please, your thank yous, the community you're brought up in, school you go to, the influence on people in your family around you. All that will have a huge influence on you in growing up. And it's hugely, hugely important that you have those values, I think, in growing up. And what I would tell a young Nigel at 20 years of age is, you know, never ever forget where you've come from. No matter what you achieve in this life, be proud of where you're from. Remember how you've been brought up, what you've been taught by your mum and dad, the values, your morals, your integrity. Remember all that, and never, never be afraid. We're all different, and never ever be afraid that if you're feeling down, don't ever be afraid to talk about it. And when you talk about it, and when you are true to yourself, then life is very different, and life can be an amazing experience of what it should be like.
On that same note, best advice you've ever received in your life? Might have come from someone in rugby, or from your dad or your mom, or someone. Is there something that comes to mind?
I think the best advice, came from I've had advice of my mum and dad and stuff. My mum, you know, always be honest, you know, and that was a difficult part for a while in my life, when I was actually, you know, being brought up by my mum telling me, always be honest. And there I was living a lie to myself and to them. And that is probably the best advice. Always be honest with yourself and honest with everybody, and respect. And then the other bit of advice, which binds into the refereeing and into life in general, was what Derek Bevan told me. A happy referee is a good referee. And that's very, very true, not just in refereeing, but in life. A happy person in life is a good person.
And lastly, to that 20-year-old that's watching us or listening to us somewhere in the world, could be in China, Brazil, Russia, anywhere, and they want to grow up and one day be like you, be it an international rugby referee, or maybe be like one of those men on the field. What advice do you give to them if they want to achieve a dream like that?
Don't try to be me. Don't try to be anybody else. Just try and be the best at what you want to be, and be yourself by doing that. There can't be another Nigel Owens. There can't be another Derek Bevan in the world of refereeing. There can't be another Dan Carter. There can't be another Richie McCaw. There can't be another Obama. You know, but be the best at what you want to be, and work hard to achieve those goals. Impossible is nothing. Just give it your best. And as long as you give it your best and stay true to yourself, then you will have no regrets, as long as you're giving your best. And more importantly than not just won't you have any regrets, nobody will be able to point the finger at you then and say you didn't try your best when you did try your best. And that is the best advice I had. And that's the best advice I could give anybody. You can be the best at what you want to be, but work hard, be true to yourself, and be happy within yourself. Everything else then becomes a little bit easier.
Continue watching this fascinating conversation for free by clicking on the link below to visit our website, learn from the best minds in the world, and connect with a community of passionate people building the best versions of themselves. Just click on the link below, and I'll see you on the inside.